Hello everyone, GeneralApple here, and boy do I have a video for you today. Since you guys ended up enjoying the video of me talking about One Trick Player so much, I decided to do a little bit of a follow-up video on that and conclude the entire One Trick saga with it. I have a really great example of why you shouldn't One Trick in Marvel Rivals, but before we get into that, thank you guys so much for the support in the recent days. Man, this channel has grown a lot, and I cannot appreciate your support enough. So if you end up enjoying this video, make sure to check out my other content, and leave a like and subscribe if you feel like you want to see some more. So, what was the spark that got me to make this video, you ask? Well, it all started just a few hours ago, whenever I got this message. Thank you for reporting. The player you reported has been restricted from matchmaking due to unsportsmanlike behavior. Now, you see I have a lot of those, because I report a lot of trolls and AFKs in my game, and the report system in Marvel Rivals actually cooks. And by the way, I'm recording this at the same day that I got this, so you're probably gonna see it either today or tomorrow. But pretty much, this was the message that made me decide to check this guy profile, because I remembered his name. And I'm gonna talk about briefly what he did that made me report him. Okay, so this is the game that I ended up playing with a guy, and the reason we lost is actually very simple. So during the pick and ban phase, we saw that he was about to pick Black Widow, and as a team, we collectively decided that we should target ban her to prevent him from choosing her and playing something else. Even a DPS, we did not mind. And before you get mad at me for doing something like this, just so you know, this is a very common thing to do in high-ranked solo queue games, because Black Widow and Scarlet Witch, they're usually being target banned to prevent your own teammates from choosing them because they are a throw character. If someone on your team chooses them, you're literally crippling yourself on purpose. They are just really bad characters, and before you're gonna say, oh, there's like this one Widow guy that constantly headshots everybody, it doesn't matter. It's a throw character on 99% of the population, because the only reason a Black Widow would be good is if you have other teammates playing with you constantly, buffing you with like Mantis or Storm and playing around you and making the lineup work. Black Widow is a garbage tier character right now, and she is a throw every single time. So that's why it's a very common thing to ban her and Scarlet Witch to prevent your own teammates from choosing them. It's a very common thing in a high rank solo queue. So what we didn't know is that this guy is a Black Widow one trick. And what ended up happening is the moment we banned her, he immediately typed in chat that he's going AFK, and boy, was he. You can see him right here, playing the GIF. Just, yeah, 0 kills, like did not do anything, just sat in spawn room, lost us the game, constantly toxic in chat, spamming smiley faces, trying to get a reaction out of us. We all ended up just taking the L, avoiding and reporting him. To be fair, I actually reintroduced him to my avoid list, because I do not want to see this guy in my entire life ever again. So, yeah. This is what ended up happening. And whenever I got this message where he has been punished, I went to do a little bit of a profile check. As you can see, this is his profile, and I am gonna give credit where credit's due. He is good with Black Widow. He's really good with her. But, as you can see right here, 80 hours of competitive gameplay, and only 5 on his second most played character, which is Star-Lord, the most random thing ever. So this guy is literally all in on Black Widow. And now, to the fun part. We're gonna start from the very bottom of his competitive matchmaking history and see how did he fare in the past few days. So, starting from Grandmaster 1, he actually went on a little bit of a winning streak and actually achieved Celestial 3 one-tricking. That is actually quite impressive. Let's see how this continues, shall we? And you know what? While we're at it, let's keep this train rolling, baby. So going on a little bit of a losing streak and demoted to Grandmaster 1. Kind of harsh, but honestly happens to everyone. But what is this? Grandmaster 2? Oof! Must have been his teammates, right? Surely it's their fault and he has nothing to do with that. But what do we have here? Grandmaster 3? Oh, surely he learned from his mistake and got those points back. Oh wait, what is this at the very tippy top of the list? Diamond 1. And my friends, this is the fate of every solo queue one-trick player. If you're honestly thinking that anyone in Grandmaster and above is dumb enough to lose to a one-trick, you are absolutely out of your damn mind. And it's not because he one-tricked Black Widow. He's really good at her. The stats don't lie. You can even see the amount of kills he has on every game that he lost. He get SVP a lot. Picking Black Widow isn't really the problem. It's the lack of flexibility that lost him the game. And I'm pretty sure that if we review every single game, we'll see the exact reason of why I lost. But we're not gonna do this because, obviously, you know, we're gonna be here forever, right? So let's just pick just a few games here. Let's take this one where he lost at high rank. Okay, there we go. Chose Black Widow. And, oh, this is so common. This is such a great example. So what you see happening here is, actually he fed a lot, I don't know what happened, but what you see here is actually very common. I'm kinda in the way, but basically the opponent has 3 healing comp, 2 DPS, and 1 tank with Magneto, which is extremely popular right now and very, very busted. And our friend here went DPS instead of going for a secondary tank or a healer, because he can't. And they could have literally won this game if they just went for a very good lineup instead of 3 DPS, because 3 DPS will always lose no matter what. You will never win 3 DPSing in solo queue in high rank. Never. I never won a single 3 DPS game in any of my game. It's very stupid to go 3 DPS. You will lose every single time. And let's take this game where he had a lot of kills and kind of see what's up. Okay, again, 3 DPS. Like 3 DPS against a 2-2-2 lineup. Very simple. Ended up losing for the exact same reason. And let's see this game where he fed a lot. What happened? Oh, Black Widow was banned and you were forced to play Punisher and feed? Oh, come on, dude. Come on. So you see what happened? And let's check this game where he kind of fed a lot. Oh, Black Widow got target banned again and you had to choose Hawkeye and feed? Dude. Must have been, man. Wow, must have been bad, huh? Must have been bad. So, you see what I'm talking about, guys? You see what I'm talking about when I'm telling you that you shouldn't one trick? This is pretty much the reason why you shouldn't. And, yeah, I mean, don't be like this guy. Just try to flex for your team. Even play a secondary DPS, honestly. It's way better than just one tricking. Even though I would highly recommend that you would learn how to play 1 tank and 1 healer just to have all things covered so you won't get screwed. But yeah, that's pretty much why you shouldn't one trick, and that's why I want to make this video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching it. Hopefully it wasn't too petty. I'm not a guy that is happy whenever I see someone that ruins my games, absolutely falls off the cliff. But yeah, I mean, this is what happens. It's a really good example. So why shouldn't I use it? And hopefully you guys are understanding and enjoy this video nonetheless. If you did, make sure to let me know in the comments below. But that's all for now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.